This is our first slot canyon to experience.
It's just so different.
Man, this is so cool.
Very unique.
We are the Rhodes Rules Family, and these are our travel adventures. We invite you along with us to explore our amazing world, discover your own passions, and inspire your own dreams of travel and discovery. We're here on a Wednesday. It's not nearly as busy. We planned this right because we came through downtown through the strip Sunday. When we picked her up from the airport. That was about 20,000,459 people down here. I'm telling you right now, it was crazy. It's a lot better now. We're gonna eat some lunch and really just coming to see Caesar's Palace. If you've never been here, it's just a cool experience to walk through it. We'll probably walk through some other places. We're gonna show you a little bit of video along the way. Obviously, we're masked up, being safe, keeping our distance, using lots and lots of hand sanitizer. We're playing it safe, but check this out.
Chicken Parmesan is insane. Those are huge. Come to Vegas and buy your beef jerky.
We just like the odd, weird things, and I will say we're a huge fan of beef jerky.
Levi spotted the store a little ways down from the Fremont Street.
So Fremont Street is right there, as you can see, right off the strip there, right off the Fremont Street. Is this amazing, the beef jerky store. Here's what's cool about this store. The guy that owns and runs this store is from New Orleans, Louisiana. He immediately knew we were not from South Louisiana. He knew we were from North Louisiana because of the way we talk. Glad we found this store. If you're in Vegas, you're on Fremont Street, you got to come check this spot out. Pretty cool. It's this trip that we've been on for the last couple of months, I mean, we've really focused a lot on national parks, national recreation areas, national conservation areas, national lake shores, national seashores. So a lot of the national parks, BLM land, which has been astonishing and amazing. But one of the things when you're on a trip like this and you're going out and exploring, you cannot forget about the amazing state parks. We're at Valley of Fire State Park here in Nevada. This is Nevada's largest state park. We're about to go in here and spend the day. There's several hiking opportunities.
Nice scenic drives.
Oh, the drive here from Lake Mead, where we were staying, probably one of our favorite drives yet. Yeah. This morning, the temperature is like 77 to 79 degrees.
So good.
We've got the top off the Jeep. I mean, it's going to get hot today. But right now, I mean, when you get out early in the desert, it's incredibly nice.
We've got our lunch packed.
Yeah.
Water.
Tons of water. That's a big thing. Lots of water. We've got our hiking poles. We've got our comfortable shoes on. We've got our sunscreen. We've got hats. So, you know, we've got everything we need to have a great day out here in the desert. We are pretty excited about visiting Valley of Fire State Park.
I'm ready.
You ready? Let's go. Let's go check it out.
Can you see the elephant? That's Elephant Rock. Just got to use your imagination.
Yeah. This is one of the first little short trails and features to check out.
Yep.
The Valley of Fire Visitor Center is actually one of the few visitor centers that we have found that's been open on the trip. Of course, socially distanced, you know, masks are required. I mean, all that good stuff. Fantastic little visitor center. Great information. You definitely need to come to the visitor center first. Very easy to get to. Anyway,
we like to get a paper map.
Yeah.
You can scan the little QR code and get it on your phone.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
But we prefer paper maps when we're out adventuring. It's just easier. And, you know, if you ever run out of battery, you still got a map. Yeah. And everybody needs to learn how to actually utilize a map. Come to the visitor center. It is well worth it. It's a great little visitor center.
Here at Valley of Fire State Park. This is the White Domes Trail.
It looks amazing from the trailhead. I mean, just to come to the parking area and look is pretty exciting. Yeah. But as you can see behind us, there's the trailhead. This is gonna go, I think, through a small slot canyon. There's an old movie set along here.
Several movies have been filmed here.
It's only 1.25 miles.
Yeah. Should be.
I mean, this is
a moderately difficult hike.
It's going to be a great hike. Hopefully, going to see some amazing views along the way.
And we read a tip to go clockwise.
Clockwise. That way, you go down, and then the way up is a little bit longer and easier rather than straight up. That's the trick to hiking these. If it's a loop, figure out the worst ascent or ascent and try to make that your descent.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a little trick. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Here we go.
It is a sandy trail, at least at the beginning.
This sand is no joke.
It is a challenge to walk in, even downhill. Like walking on the beach, but no beach.
It's like some Indiana Jones type stuff.
This is our first slot canyon to experience.
Oh my gosh.
It is cool, and I mean, this is not even that big of a one, but I don't care. It's an awesome experience.
It's the biggest one in Nevada.
Biggest one in Nevada? Well, there you go. Well, turn this around, let you look at what we're looking for, because it's getting a little bit narrow. Watch this.
Playground for the boys.
For everybody.
It
It is like a cool playground.
I'm not going that way. I'm just going to go this way. What? How did you get there? What the
Spider-Man.
I'm about to go over there on that ride.
But the climb down is not nearly as fast, and don't try to be as fast coming down, because you may actually get down faster, but the faster route may be the plop route, which would not be pleasant.
This isn't high right here, Dad.
No. Success. Let's go find another hike, y'all. Y'all ready to find another hike?
Yes.
Just to let you know, Mama was just dumping the 43 pounds of sand in her out of her shoes. I think she was like an inch taller because she had so much sand in her shoes. That's one thing we've noticed on these trails today. They're very soft sand. It's like walking on the beach in Florida. It's a bit challenging. I mean, you got rock and you got little gravel and all the stuff like that. I mean, we've hiked all kinds of terrain, but the soft sand, I think, is the hardest terrain. And it's hot. I mean, it's 80. It's been 88, 89 degrees today, so I think we're pretty fortunate. But man, that's some good stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's some good stuff. So this is another one of the short, easy hikes here in the Valley of Fire, the Rainbow Vista Overlook. It's a in and out, should be a cinch. Again, I mean, our day has been incredible. I mean, these little hikes, they're perfect, especially, you know, just with the heat and the terrain, especially if you're not accustomed to it, like us. It's good to do these little short ones. I think the one earlier may have got to us just a tad. I mean, I know that sounds probably a little wimpy, but I don't think we started drinking water early enough this morning, so I don't think we got hydrated properly, and we kind of hydrated during and then after, and that's not the thing to do. You need to drink some water before you get out here in the desert. Something we didn't do properly earlier this morning. And if you're gonna hike in the desert, get a little hydration. Yeah. Trail going in. We have determined that coming out of this trail, I don't think it's gonna be that easy, y'all. It's not gonna be terrible. We're gonna make it, but it's gonna be hard going back. That's just my assessment. But we're doing good. It's awesome. These hikes are just phenomenal, and you can't see this from the road, y'all. You gotta get out and challenge yourself a little bit to see these views. It is so worth it.
Overlook. Amazing. Oh my gosh.
It's breathtaking. I mean, we've been to the Grand Canyon, and it's awesome. And we've seen some canyons, Red Rock Canyon, I mean, all kinds, but this one,
it's just so different.
Man, this is so cool.
Very unique.
I mean, this is one of the most rugged, dry terrains that we've ever been in. The sun is starting to set on the other side of the canyon over here, so it's kind of filtering through, and oh my gosh.
And it was a really cool hike.
Oh yeah.
Here through the sand, through the rocks. We love Valley of Fire State Park. This is awesome. One of our top.
Do not overlook this if you're in southern Nevada. Well worth the stop.
Yes. Should be a national park.
Yeah. This is our last hike of the day.
Mouse's Tank.
Yeah, it was an outlaw, apparently, whose nickname was Mouse, who would use this area to retreat after pilfering and plundering or whatever he was doing, because there is a natural basin down here that holds water every now and then, and it may hold water for several months, so he would use it for drinking water and a hideout. But the main reason we wanted to take it was because of the petroglyphs. We've seen a few out here, but we're going to show you these. I was not expecting this. This is pretty cool. Watch this. This is thousands of years old. This park shuts down at sunset, so we've got to get out of here pretty quick. We were doing our last hike. We didn't get all the way down to the end because the petroglyphs down there were absolutely amazing, and we kept taking some detours. But this has been certainly one of our favorite days of our trip.
Yeah, we did not expect this.
No, I mean, this place is truly mind-blowing if you want to get out and do a little bit of hiking in the desert. If you're out here and it's under 90 degrees, you got to get this done. We're about to head back and get some grub. We hungry.
Yeah.
We're gonna call it a night. This is a wrap-up for Las Vegas.
One of my favorite things about this trip is how it has really gotten us out and more active. We have kayaked this week. We have hiked this week. On our trip, we have gone biking. We've just done a lot that we normally wouldn't have gotten out and done.
This has changed our
Really
life.
has.
It has changed our
really
perspective.
has.
It has changed our outlook on this beautiful land that we can
Yes.
get out and enjoy. Our lives have been forever changed
For sure.
by making the decision to come out here. And you don't have to come on a 3-month trip to change your life, but you need to go somewhere. You need to get out and see your world. I guarantee you're not going to regret it. If you have to save for 2 years, you should make it a goal to get out and explore.
And go somewhere where you've never been.
This is not easy. I mean, you got to plan, you got to think, you got to explore. Like, I mean, you really have to dig down and find something in you. I know not everyone can come close to doing what we've done. We're very fortunate. I will say, it didn't just happen. We've worked our butts off for years to get to where we are. We've been very, very intentional about building a lifestyle where we could be free.
Yes.
And I think the only regret is that we didn't start doing this a long time
Yeah,
ago.
with our other boys.
With our other
too.
boys. If you have young kids,
Do it now.
do it now. Do it now. Stuff is so not important.
Yep.
Experiencing this kind of adventure with your kids, there are no words
Yeah.
that can describe it. Our passion, I think, is forever changed, and we're excited. So we're signing off from Vegas. We're headed to Utah, y'all.
Yep.
We're going to be spending 3 weeks in southern Utah. The adventure continues.
Yep.
Here we go. Check y'all. Thank y'all for watching us.
Please be sure to like this video and subscribe to our Rhodes Rules channel. And always remember, life is a journey. You hold your map.